Hi, John Marshall, the DrillMaster. I have an unfortunate image here. I wanted to I wanted to make a video specifically with just this image for a reason. Uh, there's a big problem in our military with not concentrating on drill and ceremonies, proper drill and ceremonies. Now, I'm not saying that we should go back to the years when I was in, when we were marching, and even before, when we were marching much more often, wearing our more dressier uniforms. Um, and I'm talking about all the services, so I can't specifically say exactly what uniform, but um, while I was in 85 to 2005, eventually it just became BDUs all the time with an occasional. Then the Air Force created Blue Mondays, and then units. Initially in the 90s, we were going through inspections once a month and trying to maintain a certain standard there, and it kind of sort of worked, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's look at this sad photo. All right, so flags are in the proper positions. I'm glad. Uh, let's Where to begin? So anyway, I started with the flag, so let's continue with that. Um, Flag staffs are correct. They look like 3x5 flag on. It could be a 9-foot staff. I'm not sure, but then yeah, it's probably an 8.5-foot staff. Yeah, probably. All right, so then the other two flags are possibly 3x4. But look at the Army flag. It's upside down. How do you do that? That's inattention to detail. And I'm it's frustrating to look at this photo and try and and articulate exactly uh, the standards that are just totally being ignored. Not just they're just cadets, they're ignorant of the. No, they're not just. These are like the video I made not too long ago. These are upcoming Army officers. This is their job while they're cadets. You volunteer for this, it's your job. Anyway, so the Army staff is. Obviously, it was a staff. They didn't have enough of the proper staffs. These are the light ash wood. They're two-part. You can see the metal here, although it looks like they're different. It's kind of strange. I don't see the metal over here, but anyway, all the staffs need to be exactly the same. Either the single piece or the two-part light ash wood with the Army. See the silver spades up there. There we go. That's better. All right. So 8th Brigade Army ROTC posted this, and I've got the text over here, actually, that I just kind of showed you here. Anyway, so you can see here, wrong finial. This is a brown wood staff. Indoor posting, permanent posting. I've almost given up trying to educate people that these light ash wood staffs are the only staffs that are authorized. It's blatantly obvious. Blatantly obvious. And years ago, I was contacted by a AROTC instructor who said, well, the Pentagon uses the. That's the Pentagon. The Pentagon does whatever it wants. There is no standard there. It's just whoever feels. Let's get these new whatever, and let's get this color staff and these finials, and this will look really awesome over here, and it's all about looks. They don't care about standards, seemingly. Change my mind. All right, but the flag is upside down. How do you do that? How do you mount a flag upside down? You don't know. You're in Army ROTC and you don't know your own departmental color? Nobody checked? What happened to battle buddies here? Boy. Your elbows should be relaxed there, color bearers. And our female cadets here are on the very short side. So why are you wearing the harnesses are probably hiked up quite a bit, but you're still wearing, you've got harness crotch syndrome going on here. However, they're at the same height, so I appreciate that. At least we've got that. Guards, you're holding the rifles like the newer, the more modern rifle. Did you not? Well, of course not. Of course not. You didn't look in the TC and flip through and then go back to where it has the information for the M1 Garand or 1903. Nah, we'll just use this up front. This is where our limited information comes from. We'll just use this. So anyway, let's get to the text. 8th Brigade Army ROTC on Instagram. Talk about the FTX that they went to, but then again they have a short paragraph here. It says, it's been acknowledged that the U.S. Army flag is upside down. Our cadets are in training and learning every day as they prepare for their future future careers as Army officers. Well, that makes it okay. Well, thanks for acknowledging it, 8th Brigade. That more power to you. It's been acknowledged. How about not posting this? How about not making this public for everybody to see? Now let's address your marching shoulder to shoulder. You didn't look in the training circular for anything else, so why would you march at close interval? Because that actually happens to be in there, amazingly. Everything that you're doing wrong is explained in the training circular. And also AR 840-10. That's flags and guidons and streamers and tabards, and it's a long list for the title. So even if you were the 1903s, even if you were carrying them correctly, you've got two different grips here going on. Both of the rifles need to have slings. And so I can tell by the step here, you really didn't practice enough. It's just a color guard. It's just for a soccer game. Big deal. You know, who's going to care? We're just going to go out there and present the colors. The anthem will go, and then we'll march off, and yay, everybody did such a good job. Oh, yay, that's wonderful. It's your job to know what you're doing. Who's training you anyway? If it's cadets, training cadets, and no NCO is involved, I'm not talking about cadet level NCO or whatever. I'm talking about active duty assigned to the university. What university is this? Pilot Battalion AROTC. I don't know what the Pilot Battalion. Excuse me. I don't know what the Pilot Battalion is. University of Oregon, maybe? I'm not sure. Or Oregon State one of the universities there. Well, I'm sorry, this is not. This is not all that great of a subject matter, but it has to be out there. It has to get put out there. The information needs to go out. Well, study your manuals. Educate yourselves. Education is key. It is. It's key. With an education, you can do so much more and not be disrespectful to the colors. Now, the American flag has not been disrespected here. The Oregon flag, the state flag, has not been disrespected. But come on. Thanks. Bye.